All right, first morning, waking up in the van. How did I sleep? It wasn't the greatest sleep. It was like really hot. So I had turned on the fan for circulation. It was like 50 degrees last night. So I had it sucking air from outside coming in to cool down the van. And it ended up getting so cold. But I was sleeping. So I was tired and I didn't want to get up and like turn it off. And then like I fell asleep with the TV on and the sound. And usually, which like is a bad habit I got back into since being single. But instead of like turning it off, for some reason I only hit mute. So the TV, like, you know, lights and everything were still messing with me. I was cold. So it wasn't the greatest sleep. But waking up and just seeing nature, I'll do it all again for it.
So this is the clothesline. All right, so we're in bear country right now, which means like I can't just take these food scraps and throw them outside or anything. I have to dispose of them in the trash and keep them locked up in the van until I bring them to the actual trash. So I don't want any food going down the sink, the drain, or anything like that. I got a sponge in my camping bin, but I'll be fine. Just some vegetables. I think living in a van, I'm gonna have to get used to not keeping water streaming. I bought Simplo Green. It's actually biodegradable. It degrades in like 6 months. So it's super good to have, especially if you're spending a lot of time out in nature. So we are camping right now at Loft Mountain in Shenandoah Valley, and it is bear country. So if you see this big box behind me, that's what that's for. Let's go check it out. Thankfully, we have the van now, so we actually aren't utilizing this, but if we were camping, we'd be utilizing this. All right, this campsite also comes with a fire ring and a picnic table, but not just a fire ring. That's something to be very particular about when you are going camping. There's a difference between fire rings and fire pits that you can cook on. I don't know if there's a difference names or anything, but I do know when you book a campsite, you want to ask those questions, because some of them are just the ring that you can build a fire in. And if you're hoping to cook over that fire, you need to bring your own grates or teepees or things that will help you to be able to cook over the fire. This has a grill that's attached, so that's perfect. This experience is about me cooking in the van, getting the van life experience. But when I do camp, I do cook over the fire pretty much all the time. And this one is like one of my favorite ones to use because they have different levels. Look at this motherfucking view. Have me feeling like Annie out here. Look at this view. Holy shit, bitch. And here I am up on the rooftop of the van, getting some work done. Taking some pictures over here. Okay, yeah, no worries. Don't mind me at all. I'm just looking around. I just didn't know if you're with like a girlfriend or something. I was gonna not take these pictures, but I don't think you mind seeing my boobs. There we go, baby. There we go. Oh, there we go. What's that? Nice. How have you not gotten splinters?
You can also lift the whole thing and like just slam it against the ground. Yes, bitch. Yes.
I'm a mountain girl.
Yeah. So it's been my first full day and night in the van. I woke up, kind of just laid in bed for a little while. Not gonna lie, I cheated and walked to the campsite bathroom because I wasn't ready to do number 2 in the portable one in the van. But then I came back, brushed my teeth, I checked in. Last night I got in super late and it's like first come first serve, and you can drop off cash in the pay box, but I didn't do all that. So I went to the Rangers this morning and checked in and paid for my sites. Came back, I cooked some lunch. And so my thoughts so far is I definitely can do van life. I know it's only been one day and here I am like, I for sure can do this. It's definitely a little hard because I like to be comfortable. So I have like a whole big bag of games. I have, you know, for a lot of my remote work, I have like 2 laptops, 3 phones, different phone stands and ring lights, like so many things that I'm like, what else would I need? What would I need full time? And can I have the space for it all? There's definitely things on this van that I'm learning that I would like to have in my van and or do different. So I'm like super happy about that. Like all the little details, like mirrors. Where's the mirror so I can do my makeup real quick in the morning? Kind of surreal being back in Shenandoah National Park. I used to camp here a lot when I was younger, and it feels a little surreal right now because I've been doing a lot of work in therapy. I just started doing EDMR in therapy, which is getting to the root of some of my behaviors or the way my body reacts to different situations. And what I thought was one thing that I had dealt with in middle school with a friend, and I thought that was kind of like maybe the root cause for this, doing EDMR, it's bringing me back to my stepfather and such the horrible time that it was. And yeah, all of that. So it feels surreal to be back here because, you know, I would camp here with him and we would go hiking, and I have a really great memory where we were hiking and I grabbed a stick and that was my hiking stick. And, you know, for the next few nights, my stepfather would take it and like shave it down with his knife, and he made it super smooth and then carved in it. Like I hiked the Appalachian Trail, and that to me is such a sweet memory, but does not make up for the years and years of abuse. So it feels nice to be back here making new memories with positive people. Struggled getting the fire going just a little bit, but used my Trader Joe's bags. That was good. Angela found some leaves and balled them up and put them in a little ball, so that worked, and we got the fire going. Other than that, just chilling. It's so beautiful here. The mountains, the view, the sunset. The fact that the van has like a rooftop deck and we're able to sit up there and like work on the deck because we have hotspot, like, it's fucking fabulous. Fabulous. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Day 1, success.